Hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome to Amber's Corner. It's Tuesday. Hey. Today we're going to be looking at how to get back into the dating game after you've been out of it for so long from a long-term relationship, not just from being single. So I'm going to share my experience with you. I was in a relationship for 6 years. I've just come out of said relationship in June. And yeah, it's not been the easiest thing to deal with. It's been really hard. But I'm coping with it. And I'm gonna be okay. Even though sometimes it feels really hard, especially, big rule here, do not ever stay living with your ex if you do break up, because it's so hard and it really messes with you. Make sure that you remain yourself. I mean, like, yeah, it's hard, but don't start feeling like you can't cope. And always feel like, even though sometimes you don't want to carry on, you have to. You can't really let past affect the present as much as it might do. It's not really the best of ideas. So, like I said, I've just come out of a long relationship myself. Excuse my laundry in the background. How I did it, I kind of got myself to a point where I thought, yeah, you know what, I'm ready to maybe move on and try something new. I've stepped out of my comfort zone, joined a dating website, and I've started talking to people. I actually have a date on Wednesday, which, fingers crossed, is going to go really well. I'm going to put up a video on my base channel, getting ready for it, how I'm getting myself into a state where I'm not nervous for it, because I am actually pretty nervous. So hopefully that will go well, but tonight is going to be my top tips for it. So make sure that what you're doing is what you want to do, whether if you want to move on and if you feel like you're ready, do it, because if you're still hung up on that person, it's just gonna feel like a rebound, and that's the last thing you want, because it means that the feelings aren't real. Make sure that you're in the right place for it, so you're not still hung up on them, you're not still living with them, because trust me, it makes it really hard. Really, really hard to do. Make sure that you yourself know you're ready, and that it's the right thing for you to do. Think of fun things to do that you never used to do, so that it doesn't bring back old memories. Enjoy the feeling of talking to new people. It's quite a rush, actually. Actually sort of like talking to new people, and potentially meeting them. I'm actually really excited, but I'm also really nervous, because again, I'm stepping completely out of my comfort zone for it, and I've got to make a good first impression, which I'm not used to doing. Enjoy the date and don't hang up on old quirks or characteristics that they may share. And don't be too picky. I know, obviously, speaking from experience, yeah, I can be a little bit picky, but make sure that you have stuff to talk about, but it's not like you're going for the best looking person, Go for someone who you can have a good conversation with, who you can talk to and relate to and have differences too, because it makes for good conversation. You know, you never run out of things to talk about if you have similarities and differences, because even though you have differences, you can talk about the differences, and you know, it still makes for conversation. Learn from the old relationship and take away the stuff that was good and the bad. Learn from the bad and the good. So the bad stuff that happened in the relationship, learn from it so that you don't do the same, or the same doesn't happen in the new one. And use the good stuff, because obviously it was good, it worked. You know, yeah, it might bring back some memories, but it may not. And don't forget to be yourself. You know, you don't want to, change for someone. That's not really the way it works. You know, just be yourself, be who you are, and if they like you for who you are, then that's generally a good sign. And if that means you're like me and a little bit shy, a little bit awkward, they'll still like you for it. And hopefully they'll understand it. You know, it's always a worry. It always will be. But with any hope, they'll see past it and they'll see what's really there. Which is kind of the same things I hope for. And at the same time, it's like, it may happen, it may not. And if it does happen, then it's even better. But never worry that you're not good enough for anybody, because you are. It's just that the person what you wanted it to be wasn't that person. And you will be okay. You know, it's like I said, if it's meant to be, then it will be. And if it's not meant to be, move on. There's plenty of other people. And I'm just seeing that again myself. So it's not like I'm trying to be hypocritical on it. I'm just trying to be, honest about it, I guess. It's really actually hard to talk about in general, I guess. So yeah, that's my current suggestions for it. You don't want to hear me blabbing about this for too long. Let's think about anything else that we may talk about for this video, for dating. I can't think of anything. I will be, like I said, posting a mental preparation date for dates on my other video, on my other channel, which I will post a link to. It's been great to talk to you guys. I hope you haven't minded. It's been great to talk to you guys. I hope you haven't minded my babbling too much and my video is a bit more louder this time. I hope to see you all soon in my next video. And just remember, single ladies, you are so worth more than what you think you are. So yeah, go for it. Good luck. Do svidania. Good night. See you all in my next video.